Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. It's our pleasure to welcome you to our GAA network orientation. My name is Don.
Hi, everyone. I'm Joanna.
And we'll be your hosts for today's program. This virtual event is designed to introduce Global Air Cargo Alliance, an exclusive network of active air freight forwarders. Today's orientation will last about 40 minutes or so. But before we start with our program, I would like to request if you can switch to the speaker's view.
All right, and we will have a community open mic that is open to everyone, where we get the chance to meet some of the companies that are attending here today. So please do turn on your cameras for this segment.
That's right. Turn on your cameras so that we can see all of your lovely faces. I will now go through the gallery view to call some names out. And when I do call your name, please unmute yourself. Give us a short introduction about yourself, where you're joining us from today, which company you represent, and just overall how you're doing today. So let's go take a look around the room right now. And how about we call on our first participant? How about we call on Ogun Kartal?
Hello, Don. Good
Hello,
day.
Ogun. How are you?
I think you hear me good, right? Is that any
Yeah, I hear you pretty well.
Good day to you all. I'm calling you from Turkey. My name is Olgun Kartal. I'm the air freight manager of Touring Global Logistics. We active IATA air freight handler in Turkey. We also have offices in US also, and one of the key points that we handle is the US export cargo from Turkey to US. So cheers, everybody. It's a really good meeting today, and I hope you're doing all good.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Ogun, for joining us. All right, Joanna, why don't you call on our next participant for today?
All right. Next, let's hear from Stephen Chang.
Hi, how are you all doing?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Now we can hear you clearly.
Okay, good, good. So my name is Stephen. Our company is called Transprom Freight Malaysia, and our holding company is called Freight Mart Malaysia. So if I send you email, you can see that our company is the domain name is under freightmart.com.my. So here in Malaysia, we are doing a very comprehensive range of services because under the Freight Mart Group, we have over 20 subsidiary companies. So I'm managing the air freight custom declaration aspect of the company, which is based in the Kuala Lumpur International Airport. Yeah, so Malaysia, our gateway to Malaysia is through Kuala Lumpur International Airport. So most of the cargo will land in Kuala Lumpur. Beside Kuala Lumpur, then we have Penang Port, Penang Airport. So these are the two gateway to Malaysia. Yeah, so I think I'm just emphasizing on the air freight division, whereby we can do both custom declaration in the airport 24/7. So we handle mostly perishable cargo, perishable. So we are mostly into cold chain business. Freight Mart, or rather Transform Freight is into a cold chain solution, whereby we provide custom declaration for a range of perishable cargo. So if you need to contact us for any products or any shipment into Malaysia, you can either drop me an email, or you can always contact our office. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Wonderful. Nice. Great to hear from you, Stephen. And Dawn.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Who's our next participant?
All right, so let's go to Edna Laza. Edna, are you there?
Hi everyone, I'm Edna Laza representing ILS International Logistics Services located here in Dubai. Our headquarters based in Hamburg, Germany called MTS Mangal Transport Germany. And we had branches in Karachi, Pakistan and Tashkent, Uzbekistan. I am responsible of the business development of our company. ILS is 20 years in this industry. We're specialized in moving different type of vehicles. Currently, we are moving a regular movements of vehicles from Germany to CIS countries. And our core services is sea freight, air freight, land freight, and cross rates. We are also, besides of that, we are also in VOCC companies, so we can help for any if you need some boxes or containers worldwide, we have some boxes available, and I can connect you with our NVOCC specialists. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Edna. If anybody needs her services, go ahead and message her in the chat box and she'll help you out. Thank you so much for joining us today, Edna. All right, let's move on to our next one, Joanna.
Let's hear from John Bosco Origa. John Bosco. We are not able to hear you at the moment.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. My name's John Bosco Origa from Boardline Shipping and Logistics Services from East Africa. We are a international freight forwarding company doing all every other business that the all forwarders do. Our stronghold is that we are a one-stop shop for Africa. Our head office is in Mombasa, a branch office in Nairobi for air freight, a branch office in Uganda, a branch office in Dar es Salaam, but we are covering all the mainland of countries of East Africa, that's Malawi, Zambia, Burundi, Rwanda, DRC, Congo, South Central, that is Zaire, and all the main ports of Africa. We have very reliable agents that can assist you in all the main ports of Africa. So in case you need any service in Africa, just do one mail to me and you'll get connected to all the main African ports. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, John Origa. And Don, will we have one more?
Okay, sure. Let's do one more. Let's go with, how about Tahir Abdul Aziz?
Hi, hello everyone. I'm from Singapore. Chenhe Logistic is new in the market. Basically, we started off in 2017. Most of our shipment sea freight. We also look into air freight now, but it's not a big quantity. So I hope I can learn something or get to know most of all the members here. That's all for me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining us from Singapore, Tahir. Okay. So Joanna, I believe that that wraps it up for this segment. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much for participating in the community open mic. And now let's move on to our next segment together. We will now introduce to you who we are and what is Global Air Cargo Alliance all about, and with this short network introduction video about us. Leona, can you please roll that video?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for making time to join our Global Air Cargo Alliance Network Orientation meeting. Before I begin introducing the GAA to you, I will guide you through the agenda for today. Today's program will last around 40 minutes or so, and we will be presenting the Global Air Cargo Alliance concept to you. After that, we will then be having a segment on the most frequently asked questions, a keynote presentation, and then let's have a look at our after movie from our last event. Global Air Cargo Alliance is a network for active air freight forwarders under the RW umbrella. RW is a network management company that was founded in Hong Kong in 2002 and has its operations in the Philippines. RW Solutions, meanwhile, has 9 freight forwarding networks that are into industry niches. Our network are very much focused according to handling capabilities of freight forwarders from pharmaceuticals, perishables, LCL, FCL, to geographic interests like Africa and the Middle East. By having specialized groups, our members engage in more meaningful business exchanges with more qualified networking across the various brands. At present, we have over 1,000 members from 100 countries under the RW umbrella. Let me introduce to you who we are. The Global Air Cargo Alliance is dedicated to connecting you to air freight forwarders and professionals worldwide. We are a global network of international air freight forwarders with a global focus and local solutions. Currently, we have 180 members from 60 countries worldwide. I would like to share with you our conference group photo during our annual partnership meeting. Now, let me jump straight into the benefits of being part of the GAA network. Global Air Cargo Alliance is virtually represented in every corner of the world, and being part of the network, you will enjoy instant access to your air freight partners that you can rely your business on. Being part of GAA means that you will work with trusted, screened, reliable members, but also friends. Every new member application undergoes a due diligence process to screen the company's financial stability, market reputation, sales strength, and length in operation. All members are likewise subjected to the standard code of ethics and guidelines of the network, which must be followed and adhered to at all times. The GAA assures that every member is diligently screened, but in addition to that, the GAA also offers a payment security for all members as an added layer of security when working within the group. The network has a payment protection program with $5,000 immediate dispute protection, which will then increase to $10,000 depending on the years of your stay with the network. Through our networking events, we reduce your costs from traveling to several countries as the Global Air Cargo Alliance conducts annual partnership meetings in different countries, mostly in Asia. In these meetings, you will be able to meet and build contacts with hundreds of agents in one place. The annual conferences and meetings must be attended by GAA members to fortify their relationship with other members. GAA is also the first air freight network to distribute its network agency list to global freight forwarding events and its global database. This allows for additional global marketing exposure for all GAA members. Thank you for sharing your time with us, and I hope to see you in person soon.
All right, now that you already know who we are happy to answer all of the most frequently asked questions about GAA in this next video.
How many members do you accept per country, and how many members do you have in my particular country?
All right, so at the moment, we accept up to 5 members per country. The GAA is a relatively young network. I believe we're about 5 years old, and for our older networks, we increase those numbers to up to 10 members per country, but we want to make sure that we grow this in a responsible manner so that it's evenly distributed. We want to make sure that the larger countries have a similar proportionately larger amount of members as the smaller countries do. So we will never allow to have one country, let's say, 50 members, and another country only 2 or 3. This is not something that we believe is the right way forward to have a balanced approach in terms of membership growth. The other question that you were having is if you're interested in knowing who is member in your own country, we can certainly let you know. We have a membership or a members list that we can share with you. If you want to know how many members there are in your particular country, please just leave your email address in the chat box and we will get back to you.
Okay. So how do you background check your partners?
Well, there are several ways on how to do background checks. Obviously, we inquire with local freight forwarding associations. If there's a new member that is applying, then we will get in touch with the local associations. We go through third-party service providers as well that have information on companies that are joining us. There is a company called FDRS, Freight Deadbeats, they're called. That's how they used to be called. And then, of course, obviously, you can also do online background checks, specifically also on the company owners that are part of the company, and the company name as well. Oftentimes, it's not about the company that might have an issue. It's more about the owners and the names of the owners that are associated to a company that might have an issue. That is much easier to find out because obviously anybody that has malicious intent can always open and close a company as they wish. So it's more about the persons that we're able to background check as well. And then, of course, we also want to check how long a company has been in business, especially through references and referrals that we receive from other members or people that we know. And us being in the industry since 20 years now, we have a vast database of information about companies that have been in the industry. So we very much have our own resources as well to rely on when it comes to doing background checks there. Third question, if you want to unmute yourself, Christian.
Okay, sorry, I am having a hard time to unmute myself all the time. How do you provide credit? How much credit you provide partners, and how do you protect yourself?
So giving credit and payment protection, or protecting yourself from a delinquent or not paying partners, are two separate things. Giving credit is, of course, something that you have to agree with your terms and with your partner's terms, and you both have to agree to credit or payment terms. And that's something we leave entirely up to you. But what's very important is the payment protection that we have in place for GAA members. And there we have a staggered approach. So the longer you are a member in GAA, the higher your payment protection will be. The first payment protection that you get is $5,000 the first year, and then it goes up. So it goes up from $5,000 to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 the longer you stay with us. That is the payment protection that can ultimately help you to, let's say, get over the initial trust issues that you might have when working with new partners. That's what we are here for as a network, to assure you that you're working with reliable agents. And when those agents are, for whatever reason defaulting, then we're here with our payment insurance. And as a network provider that has been in the business since 20 years, we have the financial resources in order to be able to give payment protection to everyone in the group. That's it for the most basic questions, Christian.
Next up, we have our keynote speech video on networking like a pro.
How many of you have attended 2 or more conferences this year? Okay, my name is Niels. I'm the director and co-founder of RW Solutions, which Christian and I established in Hong Kong back in 2002, as Christian was mentioning earlier, when we both had hair still. Our core business is freight networking and conferences. We have meanwhile established 9 networks under the RW umbrella. Today, I'll focus on how to effectively network in today's crowded space and how to capitalize on all the opportunities coming your way. Do you know the average attention span of the human brain is just 8.25 seconds? That's even shorter than a goldfish's attention span, which is 9 seconds. So good luck to me. I'll keep this brief. Let's start with preparation. Come prepared. Before attending any conference, do your homework on who's attending and study the conference format. Practice your pitch for the one-to-one meetings, keeping it concise and action-oriented. Be clear about what you want to achieve. Dress to impress. Put your best foot forward, especially at the first-time events. Dress uniquely to make a statement or professionally to play it safe. Carry your visiting cards. While digital cards are common, physical cards with a picture or QR code are effective for networking. They help create lasting visual impressions. Now, at the event, observe body language. Look for open and inviting groups for networking. Closed formations may not welcome interruptions. Listen more than speak. Let others speak first. People appreciate when you actively listen to them. Be ready to give. Offer assistance or compliments. Giving leaves positive impressions. Introduce contacts. Connect people who can help each other. Be a networking pro. After making connections, don't rush to the next conference. Reflect on your new connections for post-event follow-ups. Use the 24/7/30 follow-up system. Within 24 hours, drop a note to your contacts. Within 7 days, connect on social media. Within 30 days, set up a one-to-one meeting to build relationships. Lastly, be yourself, but be the best version. Approach meetings with positivity and a giving mindset. Let the universe do the rest.
All right, guys, so why should you join Global Air Cargo Alliance now? Well, we're currently offering a special membership rate for those of you who attended our GAA network orientation today, which includes one free pass to our upcoming 6th annual partnership meeting in Bangkok, Thailand on May 2 to 5, 2025. In addition to connecting with over 160 plus air freight forwarders in 60 plus countries, here are some of the benefits you can enjoy as a member. Once you become a member, your company will be announced and promoted as part of our global network to all our air freight partners and our extensive database of freight forwarders. This helps to further promote business opportunities within the network.
And you will be added to our network agency list where you can identify the payment habits of our other members. This valuable information can assist you in making informed business decisions. As a member, you will have access to our web intranet platform and WhatsApp community. This allows you to easily exchange leads, conduct business discussions, and interact with other members, fostering collaboration and potential partnerships.
You will also have the opportunity to attend our 6th annual partnership meeting at the Shangri-La Hotel Bangkok, Thailand from May 2 to 5, 2025. Our highly anticipated annual meetings serve as a platform for face-to-face meetings with hundreds of esteemed partners, enabling you to build valuable connections and expand your business network, as this will be co-located with the Life Logistics Network, the Pharma Forwarders Network, Cold Chain Connect, the Perishable Freight Network, and G7N Logistics Networks. So that's pretty much it, guys. So feel free to contact the GAA team to proceed with your membership application, or if you have any further questions.
But before we end our program, we would like to show you the aftermovie from our successfully concluded 5th annual partnership meeting in Phuket, Thailand, attended by more than 270 specialized forwarders worldwide. Let's roll that video.
Wow, the location here, when you look at Phuket, it's just awesome. And the hotel, it's one of the famous hotels over here, right?
This is a really beautiful fun course to play. A lot of swag, good company, we are having a ball here.
It's never about meeting, it's always about connecting. You can always make friends with a business connection.
feel that the social event is equally important, where you make friendships, and from friendships, that's where business develops.
Freight forwarding is an amazing industry. We're always doing the same thing. There's always a different twist to it.
And we are here at the Buddha temple, a lot of spirituality and a lot of beauty.
It's fun when it's destinations, so you get a travel and you get to see old friends as well.
There's nothing better about getting together with people face to face. You get to interact with the person and best read the person.
When you go here, you go straight forward to one thing. That means in 3 days, you can meet 50 companies.
For me, it's love. I do it for 23 years, and for me, it's simply love.
I'm a freight forwarder, of course. What else?
We live the life.
Thank you very much for joining us for our GAA network orientation, and I hope you guys had a great time. For those who are all interested in becoming a member now, you may drop your email address here in the chat box, and our team will get in touch with you. We would also like to know your feedback on today's network orientation. We'll be launching a survey poll, so feel free to answer it now.
Once again, thank you all very much for your time, and we hope to welcome you to our Global Air Cargo Alliance community, an exclusive network of active air freight forwarders.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.